www.psychicmediumlesley.com.au or call us on 1300 station sponsor. Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. We are live across 8 platforms tonight, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, and 5 Facebook pages. So if you'd like to have a free meaning reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. I've got my lovely producer here with me, Ellie. Say hello, Ellie. She's so excited to be here. She was in her pajamas all day. She just told us outside. And sorry, I had to change. But I don't care if you come here in your pajamas there, Ellie.
No, it's fine. Makes me actually look productive in my life instead of sitting in bed all day in bed with the cat.
Oh, I could sit in bed with all day with my cat. She's adorable. I don't know if you guys watched my show last night, but she kept coming on the show. Did you see her? She kept, head-butting me, and she's very spiritual, Snitzel.
And my cat tried to maul me.
Yes. And we're going, what's that noise, Ellie? Oh, gosh, it was the cat in the background. There you go.
The differences between two cats is astounding.
I know. Unbelievable, huh?
Mine's just a monster.
No, Snitzel's very, very quiet, but she still beats the dog up, let me tell you. So she'll tackle him up the stairs and then trip him over like she's playing a game with him, and he's just like, leave me alone. But anyway, if you'd like to have a free media reading, come over to the main page on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're live across 8 platforms. Like I said earlier, it's raining outside. It's pouring. It poured last night. It kept me awake for a while. Well, it woke me up, actually. And today has been freezing here in Sydney. So we're in the Alive 90.5 FM studio here up in Borkham Hills. And we've done, I've done 81 shows here. I think Ellie's done 79 or 76 or something like that shows with me, something around there. About that, Ellie?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, let's say hello to a few people and then we'll call in spirit to save the day. So what I do, guys, is I'm an international psychic medium. I do relay messages direct from spirit through to you. I don't use any cards. This is my desk. I've just got my notepad, my pen, my favorite pens from one of my followers. She sent with my name on them. So she sent me about 25 or 30 pens or something like that, all with my name on them, and they're really cool. I've got a green one here just in case this one runs out. There we go. See that? I'm just showing people on the live. So let's say hello to a few people. So we've got Cassandra Beck tonight is first off the rank here. Hello, Ellie, Leslie, and Spirit. She said shared and liked. That's it. Love, like, and share the page, guys. I love to help people around the world. This is my second night. So last night I did, we did an hour and a half last night. I normally do anywhere between 2, 4, 6, sometimes 8 hours a week. This week I'll be on Psychic TV on Saturday night as well. With Harry T, that'll be amazing. Again, as usual, he's amazing. We've got some other people here on the live. We've got Angela Foote. Angela, you've been on here a long time. You should know better that I say hello to everybody for the first 10 minutes first. We've got here Kathy White. We say hello. Haley Stanfield Layla. Hi, Leslie. We like to call in spirit, guys. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. So Cassandra Beck's from South Dakota. Thank you for joining me. She says, sorry, I missed your show last night. You can always go back and watch all my shows, every single show I've done. So this week, tomorrow night is my 370 live show. So, and there's pretty much 370 probably 365 live shows on my Facebook page that you can go back and watch anytime you like, anytime at all. They all got their dates on them when you're on the show, and they've all got the number of the actual show itself. You can always go back and watch any of the videos. But just don't, just when you do that, just make sure that you check and see if that I'm not live, because a lot of people still post messages on my shows, but I've finished the show and I've gone home, and they think I'm still live, because sometimes it might look like that way, but it's not. Sorry I missed your show last night. You're welcome there, Cassandra Beck. You're here now, so yeah, that was yesterday. Nickabra, hello there. Grand Rising, Leslie Ellie. I really need to hear from my parents in heaven, please. We'll come back to you, Nickabra. So we've got Connecticut, USA, Mort Ali, hello there. Nisa Duval, hello there. And yes. So let me just, oh, I was waiting for that. It's funny because the spirit just said pause for a second. I was going, yep, what for? How funny, Ellie. You okay? You had a big sneeze then, didn't you? You're lucky you didn't frighten like all the viewers. And then last night we did this beautiful prayer for my PT client, Tony, and he's a lovely gentleman up in the hills here. He's asked me to do a prayer for him last night, and Miss Harvey came through one in fine form again, and our spirit writer, and she gave me a beautiful prayer to say on the live show last night. So I will repeat that prayer for Tony tonight. He needs a lot of love. He's my MS client. He's up in the hills. He's a bit sad and lonely, and we need to keep him blessed, and we need to keep the prayers up for him because he's such a lovely guy. Michelle Coburn, oh my God, here you go, Miss Ellie, bless you. Yes, here we go. Where have you been, Miss Michelle Coburn? You've been on the wrong page or something, have you? Jill Polglaze, you girls usually in first and second place here on the actual live, but it looks like you're in 15th, 16th, but you're on the wrong page tonight. Again. Danielle Simone, hello there. Let's go. So let's go and ask some questions to Spirit. Jack Michelle, hello there. Spirit, she says, hi, Lesley, Ellie, Spirit, and to all here. Bless you, Ellie from Jill Polglaze. Danielle Simone, hello. I would love to hear from any messages. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back and we'll go back to these people. Angela Foot, I love a message from my nana, mum or dad or partner if they have one for me. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've done here. I've seen your name so many times on here, Angela. I don't know if you're not staying on the lives because I've done quite a few. I've done quite a few readings for you. I remember your name because I remember the foot name. So I do get the number 23. I'm also getting pain. So 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May, and I'm also getting pain in my my left knee. Lots of anxiety around you as well. Lots of issues with communication. I feel like the communication has just been like slowly breaking down over time here. I'm also getting number 11 around you, so November, and 2 in February. So what's with the noise? I feel like there's noise in the background for you, and there's a lot of things that are bothering you, and you can't kind of like get it. It's like having noise in the background. Spirit saying to me, I feel like that it's time for you. It's time for change. I'm getting the 555 numbers, which is the change numbers. I don't know why Spirit just lately has been giving me 555 because he knows I only know those angel numbers, I guess. And I'm also seeing 12 around you. So I feel like this Christmas is going to be significant for you. I'm also getting pain underneath my left rib. So that, I don't know what that's from, but I get pain here and there. But I feel like this pain is deeper. They're saying to me it's really quite deep in. This might be kidney or pancreas or someone. Who's that around you that had issues around the kidney or pancreas area? I feel like they were misdiagnosed as well. So lots of things coming up for you. And I feel like just after December into January next year, it's time for smiles, like lots of changes, lots of stuff coming up for you. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. But if anyone's got any validations from last week or whenever, if you've got any validations and you need to just write in capitals validation and just post it up on our page, that'll be great. On the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So love, like, and share the page. Who else have we got here? Mort Ali. Yes, hello from Connecticut, USA. I've said you. Okay. So there's a lot of people that are suffering in this world. I sat in the car just before I came in here, and I was a bit early because I had to drop off some items to one of my friend, and she's not well. And so I dropped that off, and then I got here a bit early. So I sat in the car, and I was just thinking to myself, how lucky we are. We don't realize how lucky we are until we see things, that have been devastating to either an animal or another human being around the world. Your friends and things like that. It's quite traumatic, some of the things that I see, especially being a medium and having spirit, show me everything. And last night I had another horrendous one. It was just before I stopped my show, and it was pretty much a good reason to stop the show at the time because When you have people that have hurt themselves and you see it and they show you that, it can be very overwhelming sometimes for us mediums. Even though I'm a strong personality, I'm strong with my mindset. I just, some things it still kind of gets to you every now and then, So you've got to pull back the reins, and that's all about having the experience as a medium. You've got to know when to pull back the reins. If you want to do this kind of work, you can't have any emotion pretty much for what's going on around you, because you'll get pulled into all the drama of it, all the all the pain, all the heartache, all the torture of it as well. So you need to make sure that you protect yourself and make sure that you're the priority when you're doing the reading pretty much. It's okay to have all the sympathy and all the empathy for the clients that you're reading for, but you must make sure that you always protect yourself in these situations, because you don't want to be coming out of it with all this heavy weight on you and all this, overwhelming feelings of despair. And you can just imagine being a medium and always talking to the passed over people. I don't really like to say dead people, but I do talk to dead people. But like it's not easy having your shows every week and doing 2, 4, 6, 8 hours a week of readings, and even more when I do my private readings on the weekend, they're longer. But you're doing all these shows, and you've got to understand that we need time out as well as you people, because we are getting the double whammy here, when we're talking to the past loved ones as well. Like it's full on, it's heavy stuff. And if you don't have the personality, so if you're a person that is on the verge of doing this stuff, or you'd love to do this and you've got that gift, then you need to ask yourself, am I the right person for it as well? Because if you're not the right person for it, you're going to suffer just as much as the person that you're reading for. And you got to know when to. One of my aunties used to always say to me, Les, you've always got to know when to play the cards right. So you've got to know what to say, how to deliver it in a way that you don't hurt the person any more than they're already hurting. And you've got to say it in a way that you get that validation through from spirit, that they're there to prove to your client that spirit is there. So if you can't do that, and it's not just waking up one day and going, oh, I think I'm going to be a medium, and I think I'm going to do readings for clients, and pluck it out of the air. You just don't do that. It all comes about in different ways and different formats and different areas of your life. And sometimes it's like spirit will give me things as themes and things as experience that I've been through or whatever, even though I don't say that to you guys. But they show me themes, and they'll show me things, and that tweaks me to remember. For example, Robin Williams was a funny man, so if spirit shows me him, they'll show me that he was a character and making people laugh, and then I know that theme is the same for the person that I'm reading for. So it's kind of things like that. But sometimes it's amazing being a medium. I'm very blessed. I'm very lucky. I've got all the clairs. I've got all the remote viewing. I don't miss a beat with my numbers. 90% of the time I'm accurate with my numbers. And if I'm not accurate right then and there, they'll come back to me later and tell me, oh my God, remember when you said this? And I go, no, because I can't remember, because I've done about 100 readings that week. So my brain is fried. But if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We'll see you there. Ellie, do you have any validations there or anything? Nothing yet? Okay. Sometimes when we start the show, we have more validations before I've even said anything.
Yeah, I do now.
Oh, how do I know that? I must be psychic.
Angela Foot said, validation, my partner had kidney problems. He was on dialysis.
Ah, there you go.
I have pain in my right knee and right side of my ribs and side. Thank you for the message. It really, really helped me. It really helped me. My mum also had problems with her kidneys as well.
Yeah, there you go. I said kidney, left side, because I had a pain. I had this sharp pain in my left side. And sometimes, like last week, I think it was on the Monday show last week, Ellie, I don't know if you remember, I felt sick. And I said, oh my God, why do I feel sick before the show? And then sure as ever, we find who it is.
There were a whole host of people who were sick last week.
Yeah.
I think there were about 6 or 7.
So that's what I'm saying. Like if you want to do this as a medium and you have a gift, you've got to be prepared to have all the aches and pains, all have the the shooting and the stabbings and the broken necks and the broken arms and the broken legs and the car accidents and the murders and the deaths. So that's what you've got to get used to having. So,
It's impressive. I'll give you that.
oh, thank
I
you,
have a
Ellie.
lot of respect for you.
Oh, thank you. I have a lot of respect for you putting up with me too.
No, it's fine. Just don't.
Oh, I love you, Ellie.
Love you too.
I know. I know. I'm psychic, you know. Oh, jeez.
Terrifying.
Ellie said to me once, she said, "I'll come work for you." And I said, "Oh, that's okay." She goes, "As long as you don't read me." I said, "All right, that's it. That's cool bananas. No, not a problem. All good there." So what do we got here? Francis Smith from South Africa. Thanks for joining me. We've got Julie Poole, Grand Rising, Leslie and Ellie, and Spirit. So I don't know where Julie and I were. I don't know where you were either. You normally on my page, Michelle, like first and second, you and Julie. I don't know where you were tonight. You're slipping. What do we got? Daniel Pearson. Good morning, Leslie and Ellie. Do you have any messages for me, please? So, guys, if I've missed your message, then please post it up again because I will come back to you. If I miss it, half the time I don't even, like Spirit will say, scroll on my iPad till I find the person where he wants me to stop at. And I do feel sick around you. I feel sick in the stomach around you there, Danielle. And I was just saying that about the sickness. Yeah, I feel nauseous in the stomach. So who is that around you that's nauseous in the stomach? I'm also feeling like there's an elderly lady that's in the passing around you as well. And she said, "Don't call me elderly." She's quite particular. She was quite proud and quite prim and proper. This lady about her age and everything. She won't tell anybody her age. Pride is I'm getting for her. She's also showing me looks like a walking stick, but I feel like this was an umbrella or a photo that had an old-fashioned, really long umbrella with the long handle, like the long curved handle. She's showing me that, like, really, really. If I put the camera down, like really, really elegantly standing there, with this umbrella. It's a black and white photo, and this lady's got all her hair done up, and it looks like to me there's a hat, there's an old-fashioned hat for her with the edges just a little bit, wavy as well. The hat and a wavy hat. Oh, bless you, Ellie. My goodness me. Gosh, we've only been in here, what?
20 minutes.
20 minutes and you're on fire. So it's 2 every 10 minutes now. So then we've got like, so the wavy hat for this lady. And it's a black and white. And it's like a long, she's got a thin waist and she's got this long sort of like, oh gosh, I've got to draw it. She's saying to me, draw it. I'm going, I can't draw. It's like that with a belt and a blouse. Hang on. I think I might have this, Ellie. Look, she's showing me how to draw it. She's saying, and I feel like she used to. Oh, there we go. Leg. I better draw some arms. 1 second.
Reminds me of those sort of like 1960s
Yeah.
hairstyles and dresses.
Exactly. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Look, that's how it is, guys. So she's got the curly hair and then the hat. Oh, I didn't draw the hat, but she's got the collar, the white collar, and the blouse, and then the little belt, and then she's got that long kind of like below the knees, like a straight skirt, but it flares out at the bottom, And she's got those little tiny black court shoes and stockings and everything. She's very prim and proper, this lady. Big smile on her face right now. But on the photo, it's actually just like a really plain face, no smiling at all. And she's saying to me, that photo looks terrible. I said, I know, I can't help it. Like, what do you want me to do? I can only draw Elmo, for God's sake, Look at that face.
The hands look a little bit like cauliflower heads, I'll admit.
That's the hands. Oh my god.
You got the hair outlined pretty good though.
Oh yeah, no, it's still a bit bad. Yeah, no, it's a bit how you going. But anyway, we'll move on because I'm a terrible drawer. I can only draw Elmo. So a lady just wants to say hello to you there, Danielle, and I feel like this lady's either a grandmother or a great grandmother, and I don't know. I don't think that you realise that this lady's always around you. She's saying to me that she used to have a particular scent, and that you smell the perfume. She's saying, smell the perfume. She's going to give you a scent, or you've already smelt a scent of perfume, or something that reminds you or reminds the person of this lady. Okay, and she's saying to me, L. So I feel like there's a name that starts with L, like Loretta, Louise. I don't feel like it's a Leslie, Lorraine, or something like that. An L name. Loretta, Louise, Laverne, something like that. Yeah. If this doesn't relate to you, then Danielle, this is going to relate to someone around here, like Lavinia Walker's Judy, Omni, Delia, someone around there. Kathy White, maybe Jewel Polglaze, someone around there, because she's saying to me it's not the same family. Okay, so I'm just seeing her with this beautiful long, long umbrella, and I'm just drawing the umbrella now. There we go. And that looks like, yeah, it doesn't look like an umbrella, but that's what it's like. It's a really, really long umbrella. And I'll leave that there. But if you could come back to us with any information about this lady, that would be amazing. Thank you. And anything for you over there, Ellie?
Yeah, got a couple.
Okay.
So Francis Smith said, in my reading, you said a man with olive skin around me, with stomach number 13. He has to go in for a bladder inspection tomorrow, bleeding for the last 3 days.
Yeah, wow. Who was that one, Ellie? Francois Smith?
Yeah.
Ah, right. Wow. That was from a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? Because I haven't read that tonight. I haven't read that. I'm pretty sure that was from last week, because I remember the Francois is different. Back over to you, Miss Ellie.
Lavinia Watkins said, you told me on one of your shows months ago that being positive secret would really take off for me and my life would change for the better, and it did. Money came, job change, renovations are on the way, and I've been the best version of myself. Thank you so much.
Oh, well done. That's even better. The best version of yourself. You can't get any better than that, you know. That's what it's all about, guys. Manifesting exactly what you want is sometimes hard. Like people say, oh, it's really easy, but it's not. It's actually really hard because people don't understand, or they don't realize, or they don't remember that you have to actually feel it. If you feel it in your heart, you feel it in your bones, you put that vibration out to the universe and to spirit, and they'll go, oh my God, I've got to please her. She wants this, she wants that, I've got to do it. So, and they get all excited and they want to actually please you. So if you don't want to have things that you don't want, then don't say it, don't feel it. You've got to say everything that you want, not what you don't want. I think I said that right. Judy Waddock, the boy was expelled from another school. He'd only been at her school for 2 weeks. Police came and took him away. What was that one about, Ellie? I missed all that.
It was about something earlier about something.
Okay. I missed the first bit of that. Okay. Oh, look, I just said a Lorraine, and I've just stopped at a Lorraine Watson. How about that? She said, hi, Leslie, I'll try my luck for a reading tonight, please. Any messages from past loved ones in heaven, please? How bizarre. I've got to go over the page, though, because I drew my person too big. Oh, look at me. What have I done here, really? That was a bit of a blonde moment there. And
Elmo!
Oops, we just stopped at Elmo on my page as I've written on the wrong page, but never mind. Okay, let's take that one out of there and put it over to there. What was I reading for? I've got myself all muddled up there. Lorraine Watson. That's who I was just saying. I was just saying there's a Lorraine, and I've just scrolled down and there's a Lorraine Watson there. Out of all people, I must be psychic tonight. Okay, 26. So 2 and 6 is 8 in the month of August. So for Lorraine, what does either 26, 8, or August mean to you? And I'm also getting 13. So 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April as well. So lots of stuff has occurred during April, and I feel like it's only slowly settling down now. I'm getting the A name around you. The spirit just showed me A for August, A for April, and I don't know why. And I just said, okay, I'll just write that down then. He goes, yep. So I'm also getting 14 around you. So 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. So lots of stuff coming. Lots of stuff was occurred during April / into May. But I feel like going towards May next year, 24, things are going to be completely settled down, and you're on your bike. It's like you're all relaxed. It's and feet are stable. But right now, everything is just not quite stable as it should be, or as you would like it to be. I'm also getting 16, 1 and 67 in July. So you've got April, May, and July and August. Wow, you've got a lot of stuff going on, all different levels in each month. That's what I'm seeing here, and it's already been passed in the past for this stuff. I'm also getting the number 12 for you. Wow. So December and also 3 and March. So you've got all those different numbers. I don't feel like it's just the month. I feel like that the numbers are significant to you as well. Lots of stuff coming up for you after January next year. So hold the fort. That's what I'm hearing for you. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okay. All right. What have we got here? Okay. We've got Michelle Olivier. Hello from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Can't say that word, sorry. Thanks for joining us. So tell us where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. Everyone's blessing you, Ellie. What have we got here? Francois, yes, and stomach with stomach. Okay. In my reading, you said man with olive skin around me with stomach number 13. He has to go in for bladder. Oh, fair enough. Well, we'll do a prayer for him tonight there, Francois. Okay, we'll do a prayer. You sent some good vibration. Over to you. Did you do the Lavinia one?
Yeah.
Yep, done that one. Okay. Catherine Johnson, when will we be able to sell the old family home? A few issues with it. Question mark. Thanks in advance. When will we be able to sell the old family home? A few issues with it. Once the issues have been resolved there, I don't feel like it's going anywhere at the moment. And I feel like after October is going to be better for you. So aim for after October. But I feel like you're going to get better money for this property if you look at doing the fixing uppers, like getting things sorted. So home and fix it. 100%. It's just like trying to sell a car with 3 wheels, you can't. So Michelle Olivier, my husband passed away recently and my father years ago. I am in need of some guidance, please. Yeah, guys, don't tell me who's passed away. Okay, just give me the question. Don't tell me numbers or names or anything. I just want to have the questions. Because I want spirit to do the work, not given a heads up. So Michelle. Oliver. So what do I get here? We get 23 for you as well. 2 and 3 and 5 is May. And I'm also seeing a dark-haired guy. Now, for some months now, Spirit only likes to show me the dark-haired men, not all the different, like the blondies or the lighter color people. But I'm also getting olive skin around you as well. I'm also seeing a younger male as well, and this is a young boy. And I feel like this is either a 7 or 8. This little young guy, he seems to be a younger age, but he's more mature, if that makes sense. He acts like a 10-year-old or 12-year-old. I get 10 to 12 as well. Yeah, I'm also getting pain in my right hand, like my right wrist into my elbow and all up my arm, like carpal tunnel. So everywhere I press on my arm is just really, really quite sore here at the moment. So, and I feel like my wrist is actually either sprained or I've fallen and I've hurt it, or it's been bent back or something like that. I'm not sure, but it's actually really quite sore. And when I was writing, I heard Spirit saying, "Shake your hand." It's like it's really sore. So the right wrist into the hand, into going towards the elbow. And I just saw someone in a sling too, like a sling on the arm. And what's with this is going to sound weird. I'm going to just have to describe it. It's a dark brown, like I just heard an oak table. And looks like to me that about 8 people can fit at the table. And then one at each end. And I feel like this is going to be some sort of a formal, not quite a formal, but a special dinner. Okay, some sort of function. And it's on a really big dark oak table. So I don't know what that is. And I just heard function, like a wedding maybe, or like an anniversary or something, some sort of, it's kind of like a sad but a good celebration, if that makes sense. And I'll leave that there, but look forward to the phone call for this, okay? Because I just see phone call, I see like, wow, your eyes popping out, and I see like your eyes getting excited, about it, but then it's like this fear as well. It's like, wow, it's sad, but it's good. And I'll leave that there. I'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Alive 90.5. We are the Insight Intelligence Group, specialising in Australian corporate investigations and information risk management, workplace investigations, competitor analysis, social media intelligence, reputational risk management, internal or external investigations. Professional and proactive, Insight Intelligence Group works with you to ensure the success of the investigation. Australia-wide or global, facts, not opinion. 02 882 9837, insightintelligence.com.au.
Station sponsor. McGrath Real Estate Agents understand that selling your property is one of the most important financial and emotional decisions you'll ever make. McGrath understands how to secure the best outcome with proven systems and marketing strategies, creating great results and making lifelong relationships. With 18 years experience, Brett Humby of McGrath Northwest will provide a professional yet personal approach to maximising the value for your property. To connect with Brett, head to mcgrath.com.au or search Brett Humby. Station sponsor.
SE Timbers Castle Hill are flooring experts. Not just flooring, SE Timbers supply, install and guarantee solid timber, engineered, laminate and vinyl flooring, as well as carpet, blinds and shutters. An authorised dealer of major brands like Boral, Preference and Quickstep. Call 9894 6660 or visit setimbers.com.au to arrange a free quote today. Station sponsor, SE Timber Floors and Shutters, ingrained quality.
We all know that paying for a funeral can be a financial burden. However, have you ever thought of paying off a prepaid
Did you see that one from Lavinia?
Premiums that is associated with funeral insurance.
The one from her. She said, "It's me, my Nana, Marianne."
Funerals, a family owned and operated business.
That's that lady that I was talking about. Must be this one.
Call 02 965
Did I say that?
0900. Ask for Richard Spiteri or speak to Daniel friendly staff members to learn how. Get assistance today. Call Hills Family Funerals, station sponsor.
Looking for a
where's
stopover
that?
between Sydney and Brisbane? Visit the City Centre Motel Kempsey on the Big North Coast. Clean, comfortable rooms with friendly staff to give you that family hospitality to ensure your stay is enjoyable. Within walking distance of the RSL, McDonald's and various other local cafes and restaurants.
No.
Book on our webpage kempseymotel.com or contact us directly on 02 6562 7733. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And Ellie, do we have some validations there?
Yes, we do. So the first one's from Danielle Pearson. She said, "I do feel a little nauseated, have left side pain, not sure what it is, what is causing it. My grandmother's sister's name is Lorraine."
Ah, there you go. Lorraine. And then I got that Lorraine lady that I had to read, Lorraine Watson. How bizarre is that? There you go. Did she look like this?
And then following that, Lorraine Watson said,
Oh,
Yes, a lot has been going on over the last few months. Wait and see what's coming up next year. Hold the fort." I guess that means to stay put for now. Thank you very
yeah,
much.
100%. Don't budge. That's what I'm hearing. So let me go back a step here on the live. Is there any more, Ellie?
Yeah,
Yep, my
Catherine
video while I
Johnson
go
said,
back.
"Thank you, and a big thanks for the prayers for my son Jason. He's a lot happier within 2 weeks."
Oh, beautiful. Well done. That's it. That's awesome. That's what the power of prayer does, guys. Okie dokie. Where was I up to? All right. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Mort Ali. You're also an amazing teacher. I'm developing my intuition and learning so much from you. Bless you. And you're welcome. She said, "It's blessing you, Ellie, not me." Oh, cute. Oh, hello, Simonetta. Good morning, beautiful souls. Hello, Spirit. Bless you all. Thank you for always being there. You're welcome. Okay, and then Lavinia said, "It's me, my Nana, Marianne," what I was reading earlier. Catherine Johnson, when will we be able to sell our Alpine? I've done that one. Oh, this is really, really sad. We're going to do prayer for this lady tonight. So Jane Nocelli, what do you say that? Mampy? Jane Nocelli Mampy. My friend was about to move around the corner from me. I had organized her move. Her car was here and her cats. They found her unresponsive in her rental car. I'm devastated and lost. That is so sad. Wow. I feel like this, Jane, was and it's going to sound hard, but I feel like this was meant to be. I feel like that everything was prepared for that to occur, if that made sense, okay? Because she wanted everything to be sorted out previous to this passing. That is so sad. See what I mean? Like I was saying earlier before, when you're a medium and you deal with all this kind of, sorrow and sadness and stuff like that, it's a lot to deal with, guys. So if you don't have a strong heart or mind or whatever it is, and you're a weaker person, if you suffer with anxiety or depression, you should stay well away from doing mediumship work because it's going to drag you down even deeper. And this stuff is heavy. It's not light. It's, we see lots of suicide stuff. We see lots of stuff of, with I can't tell you the stuff that I see. It's insane. So if your mindset is not crystal clear, or you're not the kind of person that can cope with everyday life, then you need to pull back the reins and tell spirit to go away until you're ready, because otherwise you're not going to be able to cope with it all. It's very heavy stuff. So where are we up to here? Danielle Pearson, sorry, her name was Lorraine. Yes, I said that. Gerald and Carlton, two lovely ladies doing lovely readings and validations. Anything for me today? You need me. You read me a few months ago. Thank you in advance. Rottweiler Zach's heavenly passing very soon. Oh. Geraldine Carlton, your name comes up. I didn't read you a few months ago. I think I read you a couple of weeks ago, and you probably have jumped off the live because I do remember. So you guys have got to stay on the live so you can actually hear your readings. And yeah, I don't really like reading for animals, but I feel like the animal Zach. Yeah, I feel like that you feel like the dog is always around. It's like you turn around and you're too scared to walk in a certain way because you're so used to, or the habit of it, that you're so used to not walking into the dog, if you know what I mean, because it was always under your feet. That's what I'm getting for you. I'm also getting 11 in November and 2 in February. I'm also getting upper belly pain, like sharp pains. And I've also got heart as well. So who's the person that had a heart attack or had heart issues around you, or has had it recently? Because my heart, unless it's your broken heart from your animal, I don't feel like this is though. But I do feel like there's a lot of anxiety around this as well. And I feel like this is a male. Okay, so this is a male that's being very ignorant with his health at the moment. And that's very general because most males are. I'm sorry about that. I'm not trying to be, sexist or racist or whatever. But that's how they are. So, but I get this, the pain's gone away. So I feel like this is either heart attack or onset of heart attack or the warning signs of a heart attack. Okay, and this is a male. So whoever's got that and they're puffing, they can't get up the stairs. So it's like they're trying to get up the stairs or any steps or walk a little distance, and they're puffing, heavy breathing. So this is the first couple of signs of it. So please, pull them up. And I'll leave that there. Okay, let's keep going. If you've got a question for Spirit, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We are live across 8 platforms tonight: Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, and 5 Facebook pages. Now, the Facebook pages are the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page as well as a couple of other big pages. So come over to the main page, post your question up there. Don't give me any numbers or names or any information. I just want the question. I always prefer to have the question. I want Spirit to do the work. I don't want to have the, like a heads up, this is why I do this live. I put my neck on the line all the time so that I can show people what the real thing of a real medium is all about. Catherine Johnston, thank you, and a big thanks for the prayers for my son. We done that one. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so what have we got here now? Spirit, any validations there, Ellie?
No.
Not yet. Barbara Buckingham. Hi, Leslie. Would like to know if my dad, who's passed, is okay with the decision myself and my brother and my sister have made in regards to my mum. Really need to know. Yes, he is. His thoughts as I am struggling with the decision we have made. So, well, from indicating what you've just written about your mum, you put her into something that you can't deal with at the moment. I gather, right? So, and I don't feel like that your dad has thinking anything worse of you guys. You got to live your life as well, you know. And as hard as that sounds, as hard as it or cold as that sounds, people have got to understand that as we get older, you know, like I had one of my old work colleagues say to me one day. She said, my children, you know, I've worked all my life for my children, and she's an amazing lady. She's, you know, got 2 or 3 degrees. She's amazing, and she's an engineer, and she's, you know, the husband's an engineer. They're just amazing family. Anyway, very, very successful children. She said, I've worked all my life. I've studied. I've done everything. I've given my children everything, the best education I could. She said, one thing that I will never get them to do for me is for them to look after me when I'm older. I just want them to enjoy their life. I don't want to be their burden. You know what I mean? So that's what I feel your dad's trying to say for you as well, because he wouldn't show me that theme of that experience or that reminder that I had from my previous work colleague. So I feel like, Barbara, this is the right thing to do. Yes, 100%. It's the guilt for you because you feel like that you've passed the buck on, but it's not passing the buck on. It's actually getting the right care, the duty of care, doing your due diligence and getting everything right. You just got to make sure that you monitor everything now and make sure that mum is comfortable and okay. And you know, just because you've done whatever you've done with your mum, and I feel like it's either put her in a home or palliative care or something like that. Whatever you've done to push her to that direction that and motivated her, you've got to make it more encouraging for her as well, because I don't feel like that it's a wrong decision. You've got to live your life, lovey, you know. And it's you know, sometimes what's the saying, we labor to come into this world, we labor to go out of this world. And I'm not saying your mum's going to pass away, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes you feel the pain before it's actually due, you know. So Michelle Oliver, I'm wondering if I will be a grandma for the 3rd time. Yes, you will. Okay, and I feel like that's coming up in January or February. You'll have information, news. I'm hearing news, and I saw a boy. Like, you know how they get like they bust the balloon, and the colors come out. It's blue. That's what I saw. It's funny because Spirit never shows me anything with pink. He always just shows me everything with blue. I don't know why. Okay. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Okay. Yeah. Michelle Oliver, yeah, 100%. My mother is elderly and her health is not good. So, you know, it's not this is sometimes us younger people or the children of the parents, you know, we feel sorry for our parents, but these parents didn't just get sick overnight too, you know. And I'm not trying to be cold, Michelle. I'm just trying to give a reality check here. They've had all their life to keep themselves healthy, but they chose to go down the unhealthy path as well, you know. Like you're saying here, her health is not good, even though this has just stepped up a couple of levels now. I do feel like that she's okay. Okay, she's comfortable. She's quite content. I don't feel like she would have it any other way, to be honest. And that's what your dad's saying as well. Okay. Oh. So let me keep going. Gahawanu. Oh, lucky you wrote that there. Gahawanu. That's the name of this person from Arkansas, upstate in New York. Thanks for joining me. Okie dokie, let's keep going. Brenda Thompson, hello there. We've got Nickabra, hello there. Trying to figure out what to do next job-wise, feeling like a change, then go for it, Gahawanu. Go for it, because I do feel like that the change is better. It's like it's having a holiday. People need to change things up. If you get stuck in the rut and you just, you know, one straight road, you know, one highway, sometimes it just, you know, it gets a crack in the highway, and you've got to veer off every now and then, you know. But I do feel like that a change is really going to be really good for you. Catherine Martin, hello. Been here a while since I have joined. Been a very emotional weekend for our family. Is Dad trying to send a message? Have a strong feeling he needs to send us, his daughters, a message. That's beautiful. And I'm sorry for your bad weekend there, lovey. So let me just go over my page. Okay, Catherine Martin. Yeah. 13 comes up and 4 and April for you, and I'm also getting 12. So 12, 3, and March, and there's also December. So lots of trying times for you around this time, okay? I don't feel like it's like there's not a day in, in the last, say, 365 days. So not one day that you haven't thought of your dad. It's like constant. It's there's no relent, I'm hearing. No relent on anything at the moment. And it's like I feel like you feel like you're in quicksand. The quicksand is deep, and it's going to get even deeper, but I do feel like there's like that little bit of rope that's there that you can pull yourself out, but you just got to learn to take it, okay? And this is all about you pulling back the reins and protecting yourself, getting out of automatic mode as well. The automatic mode that people sit in is the most I don't know, the most like people think it's stable, but it's actually unstable because you don't have the motivation to look elsewhere. You don't have the motivation to pick up and do things from other directions. You just like one straight road. One, like I was just saying earlier, one straight road is not always the best way to go to. And I do feel like that you need to look at other avenues, like other little diversions for yourself. This is going to give you some more peace, and the peace of mind that you don't have right now is definitely not going to settle down for the next couple of weeks. So I'm seeing 2 weeks time, everything's going to start to slowly settle down. It's like this: you're on the peak of the roller coaster, and everything has to just come down from the roller coaster. That's what I'm getting for you. Yeah, lots of anxiety around you. You need lots of support, lots of love. I'm also getting an F name around you. So Frida, something like that. I don't know why. It's got F, Frida, Frederick, something. Why did I get that for? I don't know who that is. I can't even tell if it's male or female. I feel like this person's quite like either a female quite masculine or a male quite feminine. Like I'm getting two crossing over of genders there. And I'll leave that there. Okay. Oh, wow. Well done there, Karen Riley. Oh my God, Lesley, I have my grandson, Zach, coming to my place tomorrow night with my son, Ben. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. It's going to be so good. Michelle Olivia, I really appreciate your words. You are doing a wonderful job sharing your gift. Thank you. That's what it's all about. It's not about, making $1 million about over people. Bless you, Ellie. It's not about making $1 million with people, because you have a gift. It's about sharing the gift and doing the random act of kindness, sharing it back, and making sure that people don't suffer any more than they already have been. So Jess Harvey, hello there. Okay, so she says, hi Lesley, can I have a love reading, please? I'm talking to someone new and I really like him. Then you need to just keep going. Go with the flow. Don't overthink it. Don't overcook the carrots, I'm hearing. So you always have that second doubt in your mind, and this is for everybody, but I just feel like that I just heard love is in the air. Isn't it cute? Is in the air. Yes, and I'm also getting 23 around you, 2 and 3 and 5 in the month of May. It's really hard to come like with love, for people. I get so many people ask me, Lesley, when am I going to see love? When am I going to see this, blah, blah, blah. And I say, well, sometimes it's really, really hard because these days it's not like the old-fashioned days where they had the telephone and things like that. They couldn't text other women and whatever else. They couldn't really cheat. It was hard to cheat in those days. And that's why there's so much pain and torture now. But it's like going back to basics and just enjoying the trip there, Jess. Just enjoy it. It's beautiful. And don't overthink too much. Any more validations, Sarah-Lee? Over to you.
Yeah. So Barbara Buchanan said, thank you so much, Lesley. Yes, my mum has dementia and we've tried to keep her home as long as possible. We could be so pleased my dad is okay with our decision. So once again, thank you.
Yeah, well, there's not much you can do, lovey. Like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. But you need to have quality of life as well, and so does mum. And then the best place for her is in the home so that she can get quality care 24 hours a day. There's nothing worse than not getting 24 hours of care a day, So let's keep going. Okay, what have we got here? You're scaring everybody with your sneezies there, Miss Ellie, because even Harvey says, Ellie, I jumped. Okay, there you go. Okay, so Nisha Gula, hello there. Gulia, hello there. I can't say the name. Okay, oh wow. So Jane Nocelli Mampi, she says, my friend had a dream of my friend who just passed in her rental car. I told her in her dream that I needed a break. She was in my home and so was my friend that passed. Diane grabbed my friend's arm and bit her. Oh gosh. She did know my friend passed away and never met her. I sent a picture of her and she validated it. Yeah, there you go. That's a medium. She's a medium. Okay. Well, don't be in shock there, Karen Riley. Just enjoy it. Enjoy your little grandson. Just enjoy it. It's amazing. Okay. All right, let's keep going. So Simonetta, question, please. Let's see. When will my manage to lose my weight? When you stop eating rubbish. It's that simple, love. Will I have gone down in weight by my daughter's wedding? Yes. So the quickest way to lose weight is to move. Go and do some weight training. Go and do some, believe it or not, lifting weights. I'm a personal trainer, 36 years of it, taught it, lectured it, whatever you want to call it. Done it for years. And the quickest way to lose weight is to move and to do your nutrition properly, as well as do weight training. Weight training will shed that extra fat off that you don't need, that you don't want. Don't eat so stick to a protein and what's called good fat diet for a little while. Don't eat your bread, pasta, your white potatoes, and your pizzas and stuff like that. Just go onto your veggies, and that's probably the quickest way. And you can fast as well, but you've got to move, guys. You can't expect a car to run if it doesn't have any fuel in it as well. So you need food to do your exercise, but you also need to move. You have to move. I've been doing this for so long that I can change my weight so quickly. It's not funny. If I don't do anything for 2 weeks, I'll put on fat or I'll put on anything. I won't put on muscle because I'm not training. But then if I go back and I do, 2 or 3 days a week, 4 days max, that's all I have time for if I'm lucky, then I will drop my weight really quickly. And that's just my body because I'm so used to being in that zone. It's that easy for me. And it's easy for everybody. It's just that you've got to have the mindset. If you don't have it in your mind, why does it have to be a wedding that you have to lose weight for? Why can't you have a proper stabilized weight that you're happy with for the rest of your life? Like, why does it have to be a wedding? You've got to ask yourself, guys. You've got to look after yourself. It's just because we're not getting any younger. Just because you're getting older doesn't mean, or getting older doesn't mean that you have to not look after yourself. It's that simple. I don't understand. Maybe just me, I don't know. But over to you there, Miss Ellie. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Thanks for listening to the best in community radio, Alive 90.5.
It's loud.
We all know that paying for a funeral can be a financial burden. However, have you ever thought of paying off a prepaid funeral with none of the ongoing premiums that is associated with funeral insurance? $1,000 can get you started. Hills Family Funerals, a family-owned and operated business of 35 years, can make it easier for you. Call 02-9659-0900. Ask for Richard Spiteri or speak to one of the friendly staff members to learn how. Get assistance today. Call Hills Family Funerals, station sponsor.
Learn how to defend yourself today with Alpha Jiu-Jitsu Academy, Rouse Hill and Richmond. One of the biggest benefits of Jiu-Jitsu is that it provides a fantastic physical workout whilst learning self-defense. We are pioneers of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu here in Western Sydney and focus on the quality of martial arts instruction for kids and adults. With a welcoming team to guide you in your journey, you can now book a free trial class by visiting www.jiu-jitsu-rouse-hill.com.au or www.jiu-jitsu-richmond.com.au.
Station sponsor.
Pine House is an exciting town, but it can also be time-consuming, stressful, and confusing. Pradipati from Cornerstone Buyers Agent is here to source your property, negotiates the right price, and finance the deal for you. Look no further than Pradipati for the perfect direction and guidance from start to finish. Call 0437 136 136 or book online for an obligation-free consultation. Own your dream home with Cornerstone Buyers Agent.
Station sponsor.
The Hills to Hawkesbury Community Newspaper is a family-owned and operated free community magazine. 10,000 copies are printed every fortnight and delivered to 75 different locations across the Hills and Hawkesbury areas. If you're unable to pick up a printed copy, there is free online access at hillstohawkesbury.com.au, plus the newspaper's social media sites. The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is to inform, involve and inspire, which is why partnering with a live 90.5 makes perfect sense. Station sponsor. Looking for support that caters to your personal needs? Ability Choice Care provides innovative disability and aged care services that focus on the achievement of participant goals and aspirations. Our services include supported independent living accommodation and tenancy assistance, home modification design and construction, support coordinators and plan management, community nursing care for high needs, and much more. To contact us, visit abilitychoicecare.com.au or call us on 1300 10 0011. Station sponsor.
And welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. We are live across 8 platforms tonight, including Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble, and 5 Facebook pages. So we've just, any more validations there, Ellie? Three, four. Oh, well, there you go. See, that's what I was saying before. Normally, I just do a couple of readings and then all these validations come through and you do most of the talking on a Monday night.
I love talking, so it's great.
Over to you there, Ellie.
Geraldine Holton said, whispered to my wireless Zach to send me feathers when passing. There is not a day that passes that I don't find one. Had a visit twice in dreams. 11th of November is my 4 siblings' birthdays.
Oh.
5th, 12th, 22nd, and 23rd. My uncle had a triple bypass years ago. His other niece checks on him daily. We'll keep the 2nd of Feb in mind. Thank you so much. You gave
That
me
was his
advice.
heart. That was the heart that I said. That was Geraldine Carlton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Look here. I just wrote it here. There we go. The heart issues. That was a big one. 100% upper belly shape. Yep. Back over to you there, Ellie.
Then Jess Harvey said, thanks, I haven't met him yet, but I've been talking to him for a month and he seems different than the other ones. I did speak to in the past and I'm not going to overthink and let it happen and being patient as well.
Yeah, good girl.
Then Catherine Martin said, thank you, Leslie. The F is my dad, Frank. He passed on the 13th. My birthday is the 12th and I do take the automatic route. I hate change. Life has thrown some curveballs my way lately and that made me so sad and a bit lost. I am not sure what April or December relate to.
Well, there you go. It's coming up. So hold the fort there, lovey.
And then Simnetta said, I have been thinking to go to the gym and do weight training sometime. My biggest problem is the carbs and I feel I really crave them. And no, I am not just
Everybody does.
And no, I'm not doing it just for my daughter's wedding, but mostly for
Good.
myself as I don't feel good about the way I am at the moment. My daughter's wedding is just a little kick in the butt. Thank you again. You're amazing.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you just needed that little bit of a tweak to go to your daughter's wedding. I get it. So very good. Oh, okay. It's Erin Walsh. She says, I saw the angel numbers 1111. Spirit must have known that I needed to receive that message because I have been in a rut recently. Yes, 100%. So today I had, I had so many numbers. It wasn't funny. Oh, I missed a couple because I wasn't quick enough. But anyways, where am I? Oops, wrong way. Wrong way. Don't you hate that? Where did it start? I don't like it when you go to get the phone and then it doesn't start at the right spot. That's probably just me. There we go. Okay. So yes, I had 11 on the 11th, and it's crazy for the numbers that I get. And it's really weird. 555 today, 333, and it was just really, really bizarre. So what else have we got here? Right. Okay, Regan King. Okay. Regan King says, good evening, Leslie and Ellie. Hope you are both well this evening. Would love to know if Spirit has any messages today for me and my family, please, and thank you, Regan. Okay. So, Spirit, where are you? 18, I get. I just saw a big flash target. 18, 9, or September for you. And I'm also feeling like there's a lot of anxiety around you as well. Like, guys, get some magnesium into you. The anxiety can be helped a lot with magnesium. Go to your functional medicine doctor. Ask them about it. Look up the minerals and all essential minerals for yourself, guys. So I get it in the chest. I feel like this is overwhelming for you as well. I'm also getting 23. So 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May as well. Look, they're saying to me, look to the sky, like keep your head up. Why are they saying me that to do that? It's like I saw clouds, blue and white clouds. Well, the sky is blue, but white clouds, like you see the transparency between it. Head up high. They're saying to me, look up. I don't know what that means. Look up. Just keep looking up. Maybe just stand upright as well. And I feel like the posture, I feel like there's like this pain. I can't even get my arm over to, normally I can like do both, like touch both hands, but I feel like I can't get my arm right over because something's not right with my right shoulder with you. So right shoulder and like pain in like everything's clicking and carrying on and I feel like this is going into the shoulder blade as well. 100%. And I've got number 11 around you in November. 2 in February. Lots of numbers around you as well. So keep your chin up. It's time for change, and it's right now. And so now is the middle of August. Can you believe how quick it's gone around this year? Unbelievable. So mid-August August to mid-September. Lots of changes coming up. So brace yourself, embrace it. I'm hearing as well it's going to be nice. And I've got this little elderly lady hanging around here now. She's saying, what about me? Say hello, say hello. I said, all right, I'll say hello. So she's very cute. Little white outfit on as well. Not a big lady. This lady's a petite lady. And she was holding onto the benches and stuff like that when she was walking. She used to like holding her, her little handbag. Looks like a light color or a white or a cream color handbag with a little, it's about the size of, from there to there. Okay, quite a cute little old lady. Very, very sweet. Just saying hello. And I don't feel like this is family. I feel like this is either a neighbor or a friend of the family or someone like that, That's what I'm getting for this lady. And I'll leave that there. If you'd like to have a free meeting reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And I'll see you on the main page. So let's keep going. We're streaming live across 8 platforms tonight. Yes. Just reading. Sometimes I've got to read through some of the questions before I actually read it out on the live show, because otherwise, with media law and stuff like that, it gets a bit heavy. So Miss Harvey says, yes, but you have muscle memory. Wouldn't take too long to tone up due to muscle memory, 100%. That's what it's all about. Nisa Duval, I feel a strong connection to spirit. Is there a message for me, please? Nisa Duval. I'm getting 14 around you, 5 and May. Now, is it you or who's got the issues? Is it you with the shoulder for this one? Because I feel like it's into the neck and into the shoulder in the right side as well. Right neck and shoulder. I'm also getting 11 around you as well. Lots of people getting 11 lately. 11, 2, or February. I do feel like November / into December, lots of stuff coming up for you as well. A couple of obstacles, but don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. I'm also getting pain in the back part of my head. So back part of my head into the shoulder here. So it's going from the head, the neck, and all around this area. So I feel like someone's actually been hit by impact. Lots of pain on one side, and it's just all around the head, the shoulders cracking, everything's going on here. Impact on the right side. It's like my feet are numb as well, and I can't feel my feet. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate any of that, if you'd like to just send through your validations in capital validations and then just pass it through, that'd be mad. Be good. Regan King, every day I get at least 4 sets of angel numbers. Hard to ignore. I have got 4:44 p.m. and the last 2 weeks at 5:55 a.m. woke this morning to. So 555 is change. I can't remember what the 444 is. Tony Coppins, she said, yeah, I got 444 as well. Very good. That's the angels talking to you. 100%. The year has gone fast. So Tammy Jones, she's got 777. I don't know all the numbers. I don't know what they mean. There we go. Andrea head and the neck could be head. Okay, yep. Oh, for God's sake. Oh my God. What is wrong with these people? Okay. Over to you then, Miss Ellie. There's a...
So Regan King said, my son turns 18 on the 14th of September, which is the 9th month. 23, unsure. Other son's birthday is the 22nd, but not 23rd of September. Time has flown this year. I'm not sure on the lady, however, it could be a new grandparent, as I found out 2 years ago. My father wasn't biologically my dad. Other than that, unsure. Look up. I'll definitely not sure why definitely not sure why they're telling me to look up.
Okay. Right. So what else have we got here, Ellie? Any other ones?
No.
Jade Donald, hi, lovely ladies. Hope you are well. Can you please, if drawn, I went to the doctors today and they have found something they need to investigate. Will everything be okay? I feel like it will be okay. I feel like it was just a cyst or something like that, okay? So, but yeah, get it checked, get everything sorted out. Make sure you double check, triple check, and get it all sorted out. That's what you pray for. You don't pray for anything else. You just pray for it to be something that's going to, not be so bad for you. I'm also getting itchy behind the ears for you there, Jade Donald. So is that you or who's that coming up? I feel like there's like an allergy or eczema, so itching behind the ears. And who's the person in your family that has either dementia or had a stroke or something like that? Because I don't know why, but they can't write. I was trying to write and I couldn't write. I can't think straight as well. It's like I can't get the pen in my head to write what I need to write or even say. So elderly, I feel like this is an elderly lady. I'm also getting pain on my left side as well for you. Left rib, under rib, like serious pain. That's very, very traumatizing. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. I want to get rid of that pain. Okay, let me go back a step. Where were we up to? Julian Poole. Tammy Jones. Would love a message from Spirit, please. Really need it today. Please, Tammy. She's a lady that got the 777. It's funny, before when I was doing the numbers, just the 7 popped up, and then now I go back and I just see the message pop up. It's really quite weird how Spirit works. Okay, so what do we get? So if it's 7, I feel like the 7, I just saw 7 July. So in July, I feel like July was a very significant month for you as well. They're showing me property with you. So are you either thinking of moving or renovating or doing something or some sort of cleaning around the house? I feel like there's too much cluster, too much junk or whatever. Something's not right with the property. Okay, so it's time for adjusting everything, shifting a gear. I'm hearing it's like step it up or step it out. Step up and shift that gear. I'm also seeing number 11 with you as well. So lots of people having things come up and being significant time for November, 100% November this year. I just got 1111 for you. So look up angel numbers 1111 as well. Bizarre. And I'm also seeing it's like I've got two people here. I feel like there's a male and female in the passing here, and they're a couple. And this lady looks like she's got a green skirt on, out of all colors. I don't know why, the green skirt with a little what do they call them? Little what's it called, Ellie? Apron, a half apron over the top. And there's the male there as well. He's really quite a gentleman, this man. Both have passed over. I feel like these are your grandparents. If that's not you, it's going to be around here. Julian Poole or Andrea Hayden. The neck could be Shay Murray. Would love something, please. Yep, I'll come back to you. Rosie Tinsley, Karen Bollett, somewhere around there. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Yes, there was a validation from Nisa Jubal. She said, I was attacked and hit in the shoulder and neck last October, consistently been in pain.
Oh, there you go. That's why my shoulder was killing me.
Then she said, thank you, you were spot on, have the court in September. Thank you.
Have the what, sorry?
Court.
Cords, there you go. Wow. Okay, I don't know who the sick puppy is. That's the troll on my page, but you're very sick in the head. What you're writing on my page is just mental. How many is that? 5, 4, 4. Poor Ellie. Can someone just clean this studio? Like, we've been here for 81 shows nearly. Ellie's been here for 79 or whatever it is. And every single time she's here, she sneezes 4 or 5 times. And that's because the studio has got so much dust in it. They need to get a cleaner. They need to get back the old cleaner. That's what they need to do. They haven't cleaned the place properly forever. Okay, Kathy Littlewood. Any important dates coming up for me, please, and thank you. So yes, Kathy. Kathy Littlewood. So what do we have, Spirit? I do have 23 for you. May, 5, and May. I'm also getting 7. So July was a significant month, and even for next year, or even just the number 7. I'm also getting 12 as well. 3 or March or December. So there's your dates. Keep your eyes open for them. If they're not something that means something to you now, then keep your eyes open. So Abahamonli Sohakamili, I can't even say the name, and says, hello, my name is Stephen. Well, how come your name is so long that I can't even read it? May I please have a love reading? I would really appreciate it. Okay, Stephen. Love reading. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I just hear misty waters. I don't know what that means. I'm also seeing number 13 around you. 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April. So big stuff coming up for you in April next year. I already feel like this April here was a trying time, they're saying to me. Trying time. I'm also getting the S name around you as well. So an S name. And I feel like this is a female, like a Selena, a Sarah, Selena, Sam, Samantha, something like that. I'm also getting number 14 around you. 1 and 3, yeah. So definitely 1 and 3, 1 and 4 is 5, and the month of May. So lots of stuff coming up for you there, Stephen. So keep your chin up. I feel like there's a bit of spiraling down for you as well. Lots of things coming up for you leading up into April. So hold the fort. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so pull back the reins. Just sit back, watch like the spider on the wall. Hold back the fort. Okay. And you don't have to, you're the kind of person that just shoots from the hip and just, says what you think and straight away. But you've got to sometimes learn when to say the right words. It's like playing card game. You've got to know which cards to actually deliver first or put on the table. And I'll leave that there. Yeah, well, Nisa, I'm shocked that you were hit in the shoulder. That's why my neck and my shoulder, everything was so sore. It's like my arm is still cracking now. So I feel like this was a darker skin color person that's done that to you as well. I don't know why. I just saw bat or something hit you. And I'll leave that there. Okay, someone's having a conversation on my page. I thought it was for me. Thank you. You were spot on. Thank you. Sorry to bother you again, Lesley. Do you get anything around my 3-year-old? Please, every night over the last couple of weeks, my daughter is waking and having full conversations with someone, and it always between 11:15 and 11:30. Sorry to ask again. Yes. So tell her in her little way to acknowledge spirit and send them off, because kids are more vulnerable to the other side. They're always very, very vulnerable to anything from the other side. And it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. They need to be asleep at that time. So I don't feel like this spirit's bad for her, but I do feel like that they're just annoying her and waking her up is not the right thing to do. So they want attention. So that's not good, So tell spirit or tell your daughter if she can understand. Ask them to come a bit earlier if she really wants to, or just tell them to go away and not return until she's ready. Because that's what happens with kids, like they're very, very vulnerable, and then these spirits will come along and attach to them. What's happened here? Right.
I've got a validation.
Over to you while I read this, yeah.
So Jada Donald said, my liver enzymes are up, but I hardly drink and no medication at all. So a cyst could be a possibility. The itching is both my daughters. They have both unexplained eczema and trying to find out allergies. The elderly lady, I'm not sure on, but my great-grandfather had a really bad stroke and he passed. The pain you felt is the pain I have constantly been in for 15 years with scoliosis and fibromyalgia.
Malaysia, yeah, that one.
Thank you for the reading. It helps so much.
So I feel like there's a big deficiency in zinc for your children, especially with the skin. So normally, they say that eczema is the children itchiness, and then they get the psoriasis when they're older. So that's the adult eczema. So look up, lots of stuff with zinc in it to get them there, and also the castor oil. Rub castor oil on it, and also on yourself for your pain. I can't stress that enough. And then look up the functional medicine doctors. The doctors that actually do the naturopathic side and they do the medical side, and make sure that you get the ones that are actually booked out and try and get a booking, because they're the ones that actually have the following, and then the people who referred people coming back because they're good, and that's why they're booked out all the time. So I would be looking at something like that. So normally with anything with skin is a zinc deficiency. Then you've got other little things too. So, but look at that first. So did you get that one from Jade Donald? Yeah, we just did that one. Yeah. Okie dokie. So if you'd like to have a free meeting reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels and Air. We're streaming live across 8 platforms tonight. I do this every Sunday night from 8 till 10, every Monday night on the live 90.5 FM from 9 to 11, And then some Tuesday nights as well, from 10 till midnight here. We are from Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, so the time zones are different. That's why we stream live later on a Tuesday night to help capture the overseas audiences and hopefully help someone over there. But then we used to do the Wednesday nights. I've done 130 live shows on a Wednesday night, but I thought I'd let the other shows for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday catch up to Wednesday. So yes, we do this, anywhere between 2, 4, 6, 8 hours a week for free, and we stream live across the world so that we can help everybody, or so that I can help everybody with my gift. I was given this gift many years ago, and I just got tired of the people that that come out from the blue and they think that they're a medium because they got one thing, or 50-50 phone a friend and fish for information, and then they can read a card or whatever it is and then tell somebody their whole life story. It's not like that, guys. You have to make sure that you're not you're going to mediums that you're not getting questions asked about, or that you're not getting them fishing for information, we call it. So yeah, do your psychic shopping. That's what we call it as well. So when you do your psychic shopping, look for the mediums that don't ask the questions. I mean, all I see on my iPad is your name. I don't even see your face because the little image is so small, and I just see a question. All I see is comments. That's it. I don't see anything else. And if anybody can match that, I don't know if there's a lot of people out there, but yeah, you need to find someone that's actually genuine enough to put their neck on the line, like me, and do this free across the world, many hours a week. And then I've got Psychic TV this Saturday night as well. So back over to you there, Ellie.
Reeking King said, thank you so much. It is exactly that, but it is also like she is still asleep. I have heard her a couple of times saying, Grandma, she is very smart, definitely an old soul. We can ask whoever it is to leave her alone at night. That time of the night, can't we? Thank you for that.
100%. Yeah, tell the spirit to leave your child alone. It's not they're not pets either. You got to remember that, guys. It's all fascinating, but if you think about spirit the same way as you think of a stranger, you think of them, you open up your front door. Would you let all the football team that are strangers come into your home? No, you don't do that, because you don't understand how spirit works. You don't know what kind of spirit it is. They don't usually hurt you. They do. They can cause a bit of havoc in the house, but with communication and stuff like that. But it's time for this young little girl to enjoy her sleep and not have these broken sleeps, especially at that age, at 3 years of age. They've spirit's got to leave her alone, or come if they want to say hello to the little girl, then they've got to actually, do it earlier. It's that simple. So yeah, Jane Donald says, thank you. I will give castor oil a try. There is more investigation with them, but it's sad to watch them constantly scratch. Yeah, so it's definitely a mineral deficiency, and it's something with the food that they're not getting in the food as well. So try the castor oil. It's amazing. I had allergic last week. I ate something. I don't know what it was. I was out with my friends and we had a dinner, and I ate something, and then within half an hour, my hands, my body was so itchy, even to the point where I was nearly scratching off my hands before I got home, and my palms everywhere was itchy. And all I could think of, because it was late at night, all I could think of was putting that castor oil on me. So I rubbed it into my hands, into my body. My torso was the most itchy. And within 5 minutes I had no itchiness, nothing. It just calmed everything down. So try that. It is amazing stuff. You've only just got to look up, do a hashtag on TikTok and do hashtag Barbara O'Neill and hashtag castor oil and just go for it there, because it's really valuable stuff. It's just so natural. It's not going to hurt you. So Regan King said, well said, Lesley, your time is very precious, and the amount of energy and time you give to each and every one of us all over the world. Thank you. It is incredibly appreciated and received with so much respect and love. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do for us. You're very welcome. I don't do this for all that kind of validation. I do it so that I can help people with my gift, because there's a lot of people in this world suffering. Yes, I'm black and white. Yes, I tell her how it is, but sometimes people need to have that little bit of a kick up the butt every now and then, just to put them back in line and go, you know what, you've got arms and legs, you need to move it, get up off your lounge and stop feeling sorry for yourself and go and do something for yourself, So that's how I do, and that's the PT in me, that's the motivation side. And sometimes, like even these shows here, we like to have them a bit more uplifting, a bit more fun, because they're always doomed and gloom, because there's a lot of people that have passed over, a lot of people suffering, a lot of people that have had bad times and etc. So, but I like to lift up my show so that it's actually really enjoyable for people, not just for myself and Ellie, but enjoyable for people, so that people can actually have somewhere where they feel like they're at home, even though they're across the world. And I know I've helped people across the world because they send me messages, but I like to remain humble about this. And I always said to Spirit, if I don't remain humble, Spirit, then you just kick me up the butt. So there you go. All right, what do we got here? Will I meet someone soon? Viv Gills. I don't feel like I just got December, but I don't feel like it's going to be very soon, Viv. Okay, and there's no rush. You need to get all the ducks in a row, so you need to get everything sorted out. So I feel like after December. Okay, so look for that. Look for that time frame. All right. Yes, so Eva Goldberg, shared, liked from USA. Good morning, Lesley. Can animals give messages? I did see Noah, who passed, come to me twice now in my dreams. That's a visit. Would you have any messages for me? Thank you for doing what you do. I appreciate it. So yes, every time you see a pet or a person in your dreams, it's a visit from the other side. That's how you think of it, or that's how I like to think of it, because I think it's beautiful like that. And you're the lady with I remember the Doberman. And I said that you'd get another Doberman, and you did. You said last week that you got the Doberman. How beautiful. I love Dobermans. I used to have 3 of them. And I will get another one day. It's just that I'm not at home all the time to even enjoy the pets. Okay, so what do we get here? I get the number 22 for you. 2 and 2 is 4 in the month of April. I'm also getting pain around the bladder area for you or another person in the household there. And I feel like this is on the right side of the bladder. It's like it's kind of really pressure. A lot of pressure, like really pressured there. And I'm also feeling there's issues with the left ear as well. So either drainage or ear blockage or something like that as well. I'm also getting 11 for you too. November, 2 or February. They're saying to me the number 1 or January is significant as well. Lots of numbers around you. And are you thinking of traveling in the next few, like they're saying 3 to 4 weeks. I just heard travel 3 to 4 weeks. And I feel like this is going to be good for you. The dog's definitely going, the puppy. Okay, puppy's definitely going. Puppy's not going to leave your side. Very loyal animals. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okie dokie. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I've been doing this so tomorrow night will be 370 live shows, Ellie. Can you believe that? Nearly 400 shows. That is a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Real lot. What is the time, Ellie? So back over to you there, Ellie. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Alive 90.5. Are you planning to buy a property to live in or for investment? At Hills & Shaw's Property Buyers Agency, we make property buying easy and stress-free for you. Our in-depth market analysis and best-in-class service delivers outstanding returns for your hard-earned money. Call us now at 8880-8990 or go to our website, hillsandshaws.com.au to book a free consultation with us.
I'm
Remember,
fading,
we are
guys.
Trusted agents. We go really hard to get the best deal from sellers. Station sponsor.
We are the Insight Intelligence Group, specializing in Australian corporate investigations and information risk management, workplace investigations, competitor analysis, social media intelligence, reputational risk management, internal or external investigations. Professional and proactive, Insight Intelligence Group works with you to ensure the success of the investigation. Australia-wide or global, facts, not opinion. 02 882 9 9837 insightintelligence.com.au.
Station sponsor. Are you tired of rising power prices? Are you ready to reduce your energy bills by 50 to 100%? Then it's time to go solar. Solar Ray Energy have helped thousands of homeowners take charge of their power bills with smart solar products backed by reliable warranties with local support.
What's that?
Don't put it off. Visit solarmadeeasy.com.au to request a solar quote today. Solar Ray Energy. We'll do the solar, you do the saving. Station sponsor.
Are you
Wow.
self-employed and struggling to
That's
find
weird. I
suitable
got this
homes at
really,
affordable
really
rates?
bad smell in
Look no
here.
further than Live Invest
It's terrible. I don't know
Finance
what it
Solutions.
is.
Our specialty is finance.
I don't know if it's actually the studio or spirit.
Years of lending and banking experience. We
You got a
help
bad
local
smell?
business owners access
Is there a bad
and
smell in here?
affordable home loans and business loans.
It must be
Plus more.
spirit.
Trust us to find
Oh.
tailored solutions that unleash your potential for financial success. Call us today on 1300 831 288. Station sponsor.
Looking for a stopover between Sydney and Brisbane? Visit the City Centre Motel Kempsey on the mid-North Coast. Clean, comfortable rooms
Oh.
with friendly staff to give you that
Stinks.
family
Whatever it
hospitality
is, I don't know what it
to ensure your
is.
stay is enjoyable. Within walking distance of the RSL, McDonald's, and various other local cafes and restaurants. Book on our webpage,
Yes,
kempseymotel.com,
100%
or
Laura,
contact
Laurie.
us directly on 026562 7733. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and we just had our sponsored ad break here. But I was just sitting in the studio, and Ellie was out of the studio for a second. I said, "Oh, when she come back in, I said, can you smell that? You can't smell anything, Ellie, can you? It smells like I'm in a chook pen or some sort of."
I mean, I have chickens, but I haven't seen them for about 3 days, so can't be me.
Are they alive?
Yeah, they're alive.
Well, I don't know
I
what
hope
it
so.
smells like. It smells like old rotten carpet or urine smell on carpet or something like that. I don't know what it is, but it absolutely stank. And I'm sitting here and I'm going, oh my God, I'm fading. And I got this whiff of this smell. I'm like, okay, thank you. Wake me up, all right. So yeah, I'm fading a bit tonight. It's too, the inflammation is too heavy. I never usually say that, but Mort Ali, where was that question? Where are you? I wrote your name down and I got this overwhelming smell and it just threw me off. So where are you? I don't know. I
Is it-
can't even. Can you see that question or anywhere, Ellie?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Please, if you can see any romance for me. Okay, well, let's just keep away from the smells, that's for sure. I feel like it smells like an old toilet or something like it's really rotten smell. Mort Ali, love. Okay, so I'm getting January into February. Things are going to step up there, okay? I feel like there's going to be better times for you with regards to relationships as well as communication. I feel like you're kind of like the shy person that wants to have this, lonely heart, mended, but I just feel like that you're so shy and you're into yourself. It's like you're not that kind of extrovert person that you think you are. You're actually quite shy. That's what I'm getting for you. And they're showing me the heart as well. I feel like this heart has been broken several times before because you're such a softie. So when you find the next person, it's going to be very hard. It's like you're really, really anxious. You really want it to work, but then you also got that second thought thing happening as well. I'm getting number 9 around you as well. So 9 or September, and it giving me 13, 4 or April as well. So lots of stuff coming up for you in next year around April. And I feel like this April was quite annoying for you. Okay, and they're showing me financial. They're showing me the money going out, and they're showing me the empty pockets. And the empty pockets are coming up. Okay. So lots of stuff coming up around November into December for you as well. And I'll leave that there. But if you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. So prayer request. Kathy Littlewood, please send prayers to all of those in Maui, Hawaii that are suffering from a huge fires there. Many lives lost and still missing. You know what? My daughter was in Hawaii 3 weeks ago. And I can't believe how quick it's gone. And I was petrified when she left, and I was so happy when she arrived back home, believe me. So, and then she sent me a message yesterday saying, Mum, look at this, and I went, oh, wow, that is insane. Because she said it's like a little island. You can drive around the whole island of Hawaii in two hours. So you can imagine that, like just getting burnt down everywhere. Oh, thank you, Miss Harvey. She says, I look hot and tired. Yes, well, I am hot because it was so cold here. I've got 2 Spencers on and my velvet velour top. And Ellie's just looking at me saying, you're crazy. But I am warm because my hands are really, really warm now. So Kathy White, she said, just took my dad's dog to the vet and he has an infection and he smells horrible. I've been trying to help to get rid of it. Aha. Maybe that's what it is. Bless you. God, that's number 6, 5. What are we up to?
5 or 6. I lost count.
Poor Ellie. Come and clean the studio.
I
alive.
sneezed while I was out there, so.
Oh, well, that's 6 then. I think we're up to 6. Far out. Poor girl. Where are we up to? So yeah, try the castor oil for your pet as well. So what do we got on here? Okay, we'll greatly appreciate and need any messages from my loved ones in spirit, please. Nickabra, hello there. So send me your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Nickabra. Nikibra. There we go. Haven't seen you on here for a while. I mean, I have, but I haven't answered a question for you for a while. You just frightened everybody, Ellie. Did you read that one from Regan?
Yeah.
Regan, let me tell you, she looks quite happy about it. So she. Oh, you're a funny kid. I love it.
Don't you know it's my goal in life to make everyone jump? I still haven't made you jump tonight, which is kind of
No,
insane.
I kind of got my chair. I used to sit closer to you.
I've got a video clip
Yeah.
of you from a couple of weeks ago. You went like that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's more than one with you, Ellie. I'm sure, yeah. But I sit this far away from you now so that I can get a little bit of a,
You've turned towards me as well.
That's right. So I can get a bit of a heads up this time, I'm not silly too, Ellie. Gee whiz. Okay. Where was I up to? Nickabra. What do you get, spirit? Where's the question? Where to see the question? There we go. We'll greatly appreciate and need any messages from my loved ones, please. Okay, so messages. Oh, I'm hearing hold the fort with you. Oh gosh. Lots of people suffering. Lots of people around you are suffering, and I feel like you're the rock with all this there, Nickabra. Okay, between everything, it's like the cheese between the sandwich, And Spirit just said, "Did you have a cheese sandwich today?" Out of all things, I just see that's the sandwich. I don't know if he's just trying to give me that to say that you'll like the cheese in the sandwich, or you had a cheese sandwich. I don't know. Did you have a cheese sandwich today, Ellie? Did you?
I had cheese melted onto 2 pieces of toast.
There you go. Must be you, Ellie. I'm also getting pain underneath my right my right armpit. So it's giving me quite some pain. What's going on there? I feel like there's some issues underneath the armpit, like a cyst or something like that. So please get that checked as well. Something's not right there, and it's definitely for a female. If that's not you, it's definitely for a female around you, okay? So underneath the armpit, it's quite painful. I don't know if there's a pull muscle or there's some form of cyst or lump or whatever. I can't feel a lump, but I can't see a lump, but I feel like there's something not right there. So definitely underneath the armpit. Also, left ankle is quite sore as well. Have you or someone around you that's actually had an injury to the left ankle? Injury / sprain. Definitely something not right there. I'm also feeling like that this person around you, then I feel like this is a female who's got itchy skin, like lots of dry, itchy skin. And I feel like it's either on the face. I just want to scratch my face off. I feel like this is a male with the face as well. Face and arms and elbow, all the way into all the crevices here. So like an eczema or psoriasis as well. ECZMA. Skin issues. I'm also getting number 13 around you too. 1 and 3 is 4 and the month of April. So lots of stuff coming up for you for next year. So this is going to be another little bit more of a roller coaster the next few weeks, so 2 to 4 weeks. And then after that, it's going to start to slide and settle down. Okay, so hold the fort. Just hang in there, girl. Alrighty. Okay, so back over to you there, Ellie. We've got a validation from Mortally. Have you got that one?
Mort said, "Yes, I'm very shy. Yes, was hurt several times. Empty pockets now. Yes, afraid of getting hurt again. Bless." Then she said, "Bless you." Me, you Ellie, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, don't be too afraid. I feel like this person's got it's up to you. The ball is in your court. You don't have to just go with anything that pops up either. And I want to find out who the person that's had the issues with the skin on this side of the face. I feel like this is a male that had a beard, and he wears the beard. He keeps the beard because it covers his eczema or some sort of skin allergy that he's got on his face. All right. So Kathy Littlewood, I was having a rough time the other day and logged on to Facebook. First thing I see on my page is the video of Leslie sitting with Schnitzel. Purring, she was purring, was so healing to me in that moment. Oh, beautiful, thank you. Well, the Schnitzel, she is a little terror because last night she kept headbutting me while I was on my live show. I don't know if you saw that part. And yes, even she sits and she wants to sit on when I'm doing some work or when I'm studying. She'll sit on my arms and my arms will go numb, and she'll sit in my lap and she's got my arm on my her head on my elbow, and my arms go numb with them because she's just so cuddly. I think Spirit would love to play with Ellie's sinuses every life. 100%.
Well, I don't appreciate it.
Did you see that one from Francois?
Yeah.
Just took my toasted cheese out of the toaster. Well, there you go. How cool is that? Wendy Harmy, nice to have some laughter on the way through. 100%. Jess Graves, I'd love to any messages, please, if there is any, honey. Of course, there's always messages for everybody. Spirit just doesn't go to sleep on the other side. You know that. EAVES. So Jess, okay, Spirit, what do we have? I get 11 for you. Lots of people with 11 tonight, and he's also given me elbow pain. So left elbow pain into the back part of the arm. Left elbow. So look? I can't even move my arm. My arm feels like it's just numb. It's just dead. It's like it doesn't want to move. So I've got to shake it to get this pain away. And I feel like this person's had, like, the elbow's gone backwards, instead of it going this way, it's gone backwards. It's like an injury from a sport injury or something like that. So, and I feel like this is a male, Jess, a sport injury. Now, does this male it's giving me the itchy face again. So does this male, unless I got bitten by something here, is that really red there?
No.
Oh, there you go. So that's what Spirit does to me. So I'll get itchy sometimes, and I'll scratch my skin, and I'll wherever it's itchy from Spirit, and then I look back and it's not even red. It's just so weird, Ellie just said, "Look, I can see it's red there."
Don't go that way.
I can't.
Oh, yeah, it looks like you've been bitten by something.
Oh, must be I think I've been bitten by a mozzie. That's probably what it is. I'm thinking it's Spirit. I'm going, oh my God, that is so itchy. Well, that's not you then. It's me. Where were we up to? Jess. That's right. So unless you've been bitten there just like me, I doubt it. But I think I just got bitten by a mozzie. That's what it is. But I do feel like there's been itchiness around a male figure around you that wears like a 3-day, 4-day growth, because I can see it. And they try and cover up a little bit of an allergy or a little bit of issues with the beard here. And it's all the way from the side of the mouth all the way up to the ear. I'm also getting the number 9 around you as well. Now, who's the person? Have you not eaten yet, or you still feel a bit famished or hungry? Because I feel like I need to eat around you. I don't feel like there's or you've just eaten, one or the other. But I do feel like I do need to eat though. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okay. What do we got here? Leona Sunday. Leslie, my son and his lacrosse team flew out to BC playing all week to win the the Brogden Cup Championship. Well done. That's on fire. Well done. I do see trophy being held up as well. I think I said that to you a couple of weeks ago. Whoops. Yes. No, you can. 100%. Lesley, you're saying that the saying you can sleep when you're dead isn't true? Of course you can. 100% it's true. You get enough. My cousin used to say you get enough sleep when you're dead. So that's why I used to party so hard. Okay. I don't eat a lot. There you go. That's why. So I just said that about the nutrition and the food, and she's just come back and just said, I don't eat a lot. You need to eat food, love. So I don't feel like that you can sleep. So the brain needs about 120 grams of carbohydrates just to sleep. So if you don't have any food in you, you're going to be tossing and turning all night. It's like you're running on empty, It's like you're running on a smelly rag, like a car. You just got that little bit of fuel in there, and it's not enough fuel in there for you, so you need to top up. Lesley, my brother has been using castor oil and cayenne pepper from Dr. Berg, TikTok. He's still in pain and is still numb. His fingers has no feeling. Okay. I feel so bad for him. Okay. Now, has he been tested for what's it called, MS and stuff like that there, Leona? Because anything with numbness is usually nervous system from memory. I'd have to double check that, but yeah, like the nerves come down and then they attach to the muscle, and then they stop the numbness because it's moving or make it move. But if he's not feeling anything, there's something not right. I feel like there's some sort of connection, like bloodstream or something like that's not right. But just go to functional medicine, Dr. Lovey, get him sorted out. It's bound to be the cayenne pepper. Castor oil usually works. So the cayenne pepper is for like Barbara O'Neill talks about it with regards to circulation, which is great for that. But do more research into it. Get more second opinions and stuff like that, guys. You can't go wrong when you're doing your own research. You learn a lot. So please go and do that. I do get the anxiety with you as well. You sure he doesn't have diabetes? Because I just heard diabetes. You sure he doesn't have the onset of diabetes? Okay, as well with this numbness. You're welcome there, Jess Graves. She says, thank you so much. Molly Groen. May I please have any messages from Spirit that you are able to pick up? Molly. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping across the world. We're streaming across 8 platforms tonight. And it's, 10:49. So I think that clock there's a bit slow.
It's 10:51.
Yeah, so we've got about 9 minutes, 8 minutes. So Molly, what am I getting for you? 21, 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March. So I'm also getting 22 around you. So 4 and April. So March and April this year, significant dates, significant months, I should say. I don't know why. I just saw like vehicle and car, like truck, and I'm also seeing what do you call it? A push bike. It's weird. This weird stuff. Push bike. It's like the push bike and the car and the truck doesn't meet. Like it's not going to be good. So I feel like there's either a hit or a hit and run or something like that. So whoever's got the push bike around you, to be very careful next 2 to 4 weeks. I'm also getting pain in my right hand. Whoa. So okay, take it away. A lot of pain in the right hand. And I'm talking to the point where the hand has been broken, okay? So I feel like this hand has been broken. I had to drop the pen then because I just couldn't write anymore. I feel like someone's either punched something, or when you see those kids and they punch something and they push the knuckle right back and the knuckle's right back here. They've either punched something or they've broken it, falling off the bike or something like that. But it's very hard. It's very painful to move. Right hand broken or it can't be sprained. It's too painful. It's definitely broken joints. Fingers, I should say. Lots of pain. I'm also getting the pain on this side as well, the impact on the right side as well. And this thing that's itching my face still, something bit me. Right side impact. So yeah, I just feel like that things need to settle down around you. I don't feel like that there's been a good times lately, and that and I see lots of tears as well. So lots of tears, like shedding, like sorrow, like deep, deep, deep sorrow. So it's time for you to recover. It's time for you to start to feel a bit more happiness, a bit more less, trauma in your life, and look for the good things. Look for the good things in people, and look for the people that are are looking after you. I know it's hard to find good people, but ask spirit for a good circle of friends, and then watch it start to behave, watch it start to do that. So there you go. Yeah, Leona Sunday, she just said he has juvenile diabetic. He's a juvenile diabetic. That's fine. I just got diabetic for him. That is his problem. He's not controlling his diabetes, and that's what's going on all these years. So he's got to get on top of it. And it might be too late now, but I don't feel like it's, I think it's just 50-50. So definitely 100,000%, he needs to get on top of it. So, and with the diabetes too, like I've seen people lose their legs. I've from circulation, poor circulation. I was saying I saw the bloodstream, and the bloodstream definitely had issues, and then usually that's the diabetes with the blood. So that's what spirit was showing me. So there you go. That's the pure validation there, Leona. Definitely. Diabetes is the issue there. You've got to sort that out. He's got to get on point with his point system for his diabetes. Yeah, she said he has juvenile. There you go. Molly Growan from Florida. Tony Coppins from New Zealand here. Hi, Han. Have shared and liked. What do you see in the next 4 months for me, please? Why 4 months? So what is it? August, September, October, November, December. So, wow, we've only got 4 months to go before Christmas. That's insane. My gosh, I'll be retired before I know it. So just before Christmas, I don't know, I get, I don't want to say this one, but I get sore foot, like left foot around you. I don't want to say it, but I feel like this is going to happen in the next few months. Okay. So left foot pain. And this is ankle, like either sprain or a fracture or something like that if you already haven't had it. Fracture. I'm also seeing the number 16 around you, 7 in July. So either 16, 7 or July. But July's just come and gone. So that went so quick. So can you believe how fast the time is going? It's insane. And I'm also getting in October / into November, it's going to be quite good, but then hold that fort. Once you get to there in the October / November, hold the fort and try and transfer that across to and past December into the following year, into January. I feel like it's going to be a lot better. Okay, so look for the good signs. Don't look for the signs that are going to traumatize you. Okay, so always think about all the good stuff there. And I'll leave that there. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Molly Crowan said, I actually used to ride a motorcycle, but hit a deer a couple of months ago. Ripped my right hand completely open. Lol, it's not doing too bad now though. It's mostly healed. And Tony said I had it a while ago with the ankle.
Oh, there you go. Well, I'm so glad, Tony, that you had that issue with your ankle a while ago, because I didn't want it to come up in the future. And I was thinking, oh, she wants a reading for the next 4 months, but I just got this pain in my ankle. I'm thinking, oh, please don't tell me she's going to break her ankle. I don't like doing that. She said the 16th of February is my birthday. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. She said I had it a while ago with the ankle, yeah. Definitely, Molly, going back to you, definitely right arm, or sorry, right hand, I should say, was definitely like my hand was killing me. I had to drop the pen. It was that painful. So very lucky to be here. That's what I'm hearing. So when you hit that deer, but it's not going to stop you. So keep going. Just enjoy yourself. What else do we have here? We've got a couple of minutes, so I'll quickly do one more. We've got Shay Marie. Good night, ladies. Oh, okay. Good night, ladies in spirit. We'll come next time. Thank you very much for your beautiful gift. Take care, ladies. Thank you very much. So we've got another prayer tonight, which is the same one that I did for last night for our beautiful, from our beautiful Miss Harvey, and also. Okay. Oh, here we go. Validation there, Ellie.
Yes. So Tony said it was really sore to Leslie and bruised. It happened last year. And Molly said, yes, I hit the deer going 55 miles per hour. Thank you so much for your energy.
Wow, that's insane. You're very lucky to be here, Molly. Very, very lucky. I feel like that when you went off the bike, that it was kind of like down into some swamp or down into grass. It just showed me really, really long grass for some reason. It's kind of like it broke the fall, if that makes sense. Wow, and it gave me that pain back in my hand again. So let's go to the prayer. We're going to finish up tonight. So thanks for another amazing night, everybody. So it's called Have Faith, and this is for a few people, but mainly for my PT client who has MS. He's home listening. Hello, Tony. Good night, Tony. Have Faith, it's called. I know someone is asking for a prayer tonight. As you go on your journey while trying to fight, someone is sad and vulnerable too. Keep on fighting as we know you can do. Maybe you are sick and feeling very low. Know that you matter. Know this to be so. Know that your energy is bright up in the air. Know that we are showing you how much we care. Life can be cruel in this, and this we know. We are here as a collective, as it is kindness we show. So just you hang in there, no matter your state. We are all here with you. It's never too late. You are courageous and loved if only you knew. I see that smile on your face that will help you through. Humor lifts us up in our moments of despair. Keep that beautiful smile on your face. Just know in your heart so many simply care. So keep moving forward one day at a time, my friend. Love, peace, and faith we will send. Love and light and blessings to everybody. Good night, everybody. And you're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. And see you next week on Monday nights, 9 to 11. Good night.
Alive 90.5. You are listening to Alive 90.5.
If you'd like to know more about us, jump onto our
Okay.
website.
www.alive905.com.au.
Oh, a bit stiff now, guys. Right. Good night, everybody.